What's up, everybody? I'm Rudy Hodgson, and welcome to the MLS Next Report, where today we are joined by the head coach of the U15 MLS Next Cup champions, Selim Talbi. Thank you so much for coming along.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you for having me.
Well, Coach, you haven't had a whole lot of time to rest. You got in pretty late after winning the championship, so raw reactions. Tell me, how does it feel to be a championship-winning coach?
For the staff, I think it's a sense of satisfaction. It's very difficult to win a championship title, a national team title. For the players, I believe it's a sense of accomplishment. Nothing was right in stone, and we went through this journey. We believed, but we make it possible as well. Yeah.
This team, the U15 squad, has been so good all season long. For you, seeing this team develop and grow, how fitting was it that they were able to finish off the season with the championship, especially one as important as the MLS Next Cup?
The resilience, be able to perform at every training session, be able to show up at every game. They are humble, but they are bold as well. They have a huge maturity. The sense of friendships is very strong, and they believe everything is possible. We spoke a lot about believe. It's a great sign. It's not easy to be consistent and perform throughout the entire season.
Now, those at home might not know, but around these parts, we know that Ubuntu, I am because we are, was such an integral part of this team this season. You guys even made it your team philosophy. Tell us a little bit about what that was and how you were able to turn that into a rallying point for the U15s.
Yeah, Ubuntu, it's come from a couple of years ago. I remember a speech for former general manager Nelson Rodriguez, and it's something he used. What Ubuntu means for us as a staff? Well, it's a safe place. It's a safe place of each players can be themselves, of each players can express themselves. It's a sense of belonging. It's we belong to a team, we belong to an academy, we belong to a club. And the sense of belonging is very important in collective sports. But it's also a place where we know we are going to challenge each other. We know we are going to be challenged. And we know we have a role and responsibility. We have to be on top of our games to be able to help the team. I do believe a lot on these competitions, but there's also collaborations. And I believe that Ubuntu represents both. And the collaboration, the right balance between collaborations and competitions make the team special this year.
It's really interesting that you spoke about Ubuntu in that way, because when we were speaking to Academy Technical Director Gary Lewis, he said that this group was really tight and that they really love playing with each other. So as you being the head coach and being with them every step of the way, why do they love playing with each other?
First, the friendship. The friendship is strong between each of them. The staff plays also, I think, a big role through that to provide a positive environment, a challenging environment, but also positive for the players. And the parents have been very helpful to continue to keep this positive environment. But I believe it's more about the players. They have a special attribute. They are very mature. I've been working with the U15 for 6 generations. I had the 04, 5, 06, 07, 08, 09, and some 010. And they have a level of maturity. They know why they are here and what needs to be done. And they do it in a competitive but a fun environment.
Stop me if you've heard this before. A Chicago Fire Academy goalkeeper stealing the show in an important tournament. Alex Ivanov won goalkeeper of the tournament at the MLS Next Cup. Yeah. On the way to the championship, made 2 huge saves in the penalty shootout to get you guys to the semifinals. How important was he during that cup run?
Very important. Very important. Goalkeeper has a big role into the success of a team. I have to give credit to Alex, credit to the Goalkeeper Academy staff, Igor and Bruno, who bring always players who are mature and are able to show. I want to take an example about this quarterfinal, where I done a goal on PKs. Alex is facing his opponent, and if the opponent scores, we are out of the tournament. But the first PK he was able to save, the referee decided that he has to be retaken because Alex was off his line. That's right. So you want from high to low, very quickly. From high to needs to refocus in less than a minute. And he was able to do it again, going the other side and save it. A different technique, a different cues. So he's an example of players who is very mature.
This group won the 4th national championship at the Chicago Fire Academy, the last one being in 2021 when they won the next cup. And you guys might know a couple of those names, Justin Reynolds, Sergio Orahel. For you, how does it feel to have that title and join a very elite group of teams in the Fire's history?
Well, for us as a staff, we are very proud. I want to give credit to the entire academy, to my assistant coach Mike, who has been very important through the process, Bruno, the performance department as well with Ruben and the rest of the performance staff, our mental performance coach Felix, all the trainers who work with them, Napoleon and Jack especially, and of course the rest of the other coaches, Ross, Coach Sammy, Coach Paul and Coach Rolando. We have a sense of proud and belonging. It's great satisfactions, but now we move on. If we believe we arrived, success comes and goes very quickly.
Well, individuals win awards, but teams win championships, and that's exactly what Selim and the U15s did this season. Selim, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you guys at home for watching here, the MLS Next Report. I've been your guy, Rudy Hodgson. We'll see you in the next one.